Okay guys, we are going to start with the corrosion class. This is one of my best sellers. I sell this book a lot. Why? Because the life of the boat depends if the boat is a little corroded or not corroded or highly corroded. And the price of the boat depends on that, you know. And what do you think is the secret to keep a boat free of corrosion? Okay, the bonding system is critical. Other one, keep the boat internally as clean, as dry as possible. That's very important. Other one, keep the boat free of leaks of current. How you know if you have leaks of current? Of course, because I have corrosion and because the sacrificial anodes outside are corroded faster. This is an indication that I have a leak of current. In other words, to keep my boat in perfect condition, I need good protection. How I will protect my boat? With good sacrificial anodes, with a good bonding system, and with what other? Additional to good bonding is a good hardware, good selection of materials. Oh, what happened with that bracket of the anchor? Hey, my friend, this is not marine grade stainless steel. This is regular steel, and you destroyed the Yelko, you destroyed the boat. Oh, it's a steel. It's a stainless. Yeah, but it's not marine grade. You know, in a lot of boats, the brackets of the swim platform. Who installed those brackets? Who used those bolts? This is not marine grade. And now what happened with the swim platform? What happened with the fiberglass? The fiberglass is corroded. The fiberglass, Mr. Lopez, yes, it's yellow. You remember? It's yellow in the area where the brackets are located. And this is corrosion in fiberglass. And what is the final situation with the fiberglass when the fiberglass is corroded? It's delaminated, it's easy delaminated, and it's brittle, and it's easy to break the fiberglass because the fiberglass was corroded. Incredible, no? Okay, the enemy number one is humidity inside of the boat. Oh, but this is impossible. No, it's not impossible. I know a lot of boats in great condition with the engine room and the cabin completely dry and clean. Okay, keep the boat as clean, as dry as possible. Number two, create a good bonding. Now we are going to talk about the bonding. Number three, select the proper sacrificial anodes. Select the proper sacrificial anodes. Use hardware and metals, marine grade alloys. Only marine grade alloys. Try to keep your boat with monitors to verify that you don't have leaks of current, because the leaks of current, what happened? Accelerate the corrosion, accelerate the corrosion. Accelerate. Galvanic is when two dissimilar metals are together. And the current accelerate the corrosion in between both of them. Okay, 0 leaks of current. And additionally, protect that the neighbor currents enter in my boat with the galvanic isolator. Thank you, Eric. That's it. That's it. And check periodically, once per year, my boat, the bonding and the protection with the silver chlorine electrode. We are going to do that project. We are going to visit the boat of Captain Lurie, and we are going to check with the silver chlorine electrode, and with the silver chlorine electrode, we check the condition of the boat. It's very, very important. And also, with the sure test, we are going to check the pedestal and verify if we don't have leaks, if the neutral is not switched with the hot, you remember, no reverse polarity, with the sure test. Those are the tools that you need to verify about for corrosion. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. If you want to be a good surveyor, if you want to be a good inspector, you need to know about corrosion. But you need to know a lot, not a little. And you need to know with clear concepts. And you need to be straight. Okay, this is not good. Replace that bracket. No, my friend, that bracket is not allowed in this boat. It's not marine grade. Oh, no, my friend, it's not marine grade stainless steel. We are going to learn what are the alloys marine grade accepted. And the same with the non-ferrous materials, exactly the same. I am going to explain in chapter, in chapter 6 of your book, in the page 80, 81, 82, 83, we are going to check the procedure to check leaks of current. You see? Leaks of current using the current leak, the resistance, the voltage, and we are going to verify if you have leaks of current. This is nice. This book is a great book. You have all the information that you need to keep the boat clean, to keep the boat in good condition. My friend, every day the people is more interested in corrosion, because the people understand that the corrosion and the analysis of the corrosion is critical for the life of your boat. The life of your boat depends on this. That's it. You can try to keep the boat with a good equipment, but if the corrosion is advancing, is moving, your boat will be destroyed. That's it. It's simple. Some European manufacturers, especially in sailboats and catamarans, they say that those boats, they don't need bonding. For example, I worked last year with a Leopard 44, 2 Leopards, and one Leopard is the Leopard of Jolly and Steve, and they are doing in this moment the bonding because the boat originally doesn't have a bonding. And the other boat is a Leopard 40 of Chris and Claudia. They did the bonding with my recommendation, and now they are traveling. In this moment, they are close to Brazil in the catamaran with bonding. And what is the opinion of the manufacturer? The manufacturer say, no, we don't need bonding. And I say, why you don't need bonding? Because my through holes are plastic through holes. They have through holes in Marilon, in plastic. Yeah, and because you have a plastic through hole, you consider that you don't need bonding. Yes, because those are the unique elements in direct contact with the water. Excuse me. What about the rudder and the shaft of the rudder? Excuse me, what about this, what about this, what about the anchor? Oh, the anchor is not in permanent contact, but in some moment it's in contact with the water. With the movement of the boat, is in contact with water, no? And what about it? No. Only because the through holes are impermanent. This is a poor criteria. What happened with the metals inside of the boat? The cabinets, the handles, the microwave, refrigerator, all of those metallic elements. They are not in contact with water. Hey, my friend. What about the structure of this boat? It's completely closed. What about the electrons in this environment?
Having a party.
Yeah, no? No, my friends. No, my friends. The bonding is necessary in any type of boat. In any type of boat. Doesn't matter if you don't have metallic through holes or if you have metallic through holes. You need a bonding system. And later we are going to explain what is the meaning of bonding. You can check my video, what is the difference between bonding, grounding, and ground. It's a great video about that. But I am going to explain again here in this class what is the difference between that and why you need a bonding. But really, in simple terms, why, my friends, you think that you need a bonding system in your boat? Because you need one element to drain static electricity accumulated in the body of those elements. Everybody follow me? You need drain static electricity. What happens if the static electricity is not drained? For example, imagine the dishwashers, metallic dishwasher, the case. Excuse me, the frame is in stainless steel. The bracket where the frame is bolted is in aluminum. The rivets are in copper. What happened with that static electricity accumulated over there? Accelerate the corrosion between the aluminum and the copper with the stainless steel, and yeah. And what happened in 6 weeks with the metal of the case of that refrigerator?
Perforated.
It's corroded in the bottom, especially where the dissimilar metals are together. Simple. This is why you need to drain that current. You need bonding, my friends. Doesn't matter if your boat is European or American. Yeah, you need a good bonding, and you need a good protection to avoid that the bad currents from the building enter in my boat with the galvanic isolator. No, I don't need galvanic isolator because I have isolator transformer. The manufacturer of this boat said that because we have a isolator transformer, we don't need galvanic isolator. Papis and mamis, galvanic isolator is different than isolator transformer. The isolator transformer is used only to clean the signal. That signal contaminated entering, now is clean. That's it. But that element no prevent corrosion. The galvanic isolator prevent that bad currents enter in my boat. Simple. Finito. No more discussion. You need galvanic isolator. Some people say, Mr. Lopez, I ordered somebody install sinks or sacrificial anode, not necessarily zinc. I'm going to explain later. There are 3 types of sacrificial anodes: zinc alloys, aluminum alloys, and magnesium alloys. All of them are excellent for the purpose of sacrificial anodes. Oh, I have sacrificial anodes, but excuse me, my friend, but the sacrificial anodes that you install are properly installed. What is the meaning of that? The sacrificial anode is connected with the bonding internally, and the bonding internally is connected with the ground bus bar in the AC panel and the negative bus bar in the DC panel. And all the metallic elements inside of the boat are connected to the bonding conductor internally in the boat. I don't know, Mr. Lopez. Let me check. No, you don't have that connection. You only install a decorative anode externally. This is not protection. Oh, now I understand, Mr. Lopez, why those anodes stay perfect all the time. Yes, this is decorative. It's doing nothing. I prefer when the people say, oh, my anodes are corroded. Okay, this is an indication that your anodes are working. What is the typical time to replace those anodes?
6 months.
Each 6 months, 7 months. It's twice per year you need to replace anodes. No, I replace each 2 years because they are like new ones. You don't have bonding. You don't have protection. Some people say, hey, Mr. Lopez, why in my dinky boat, the small boat that I have with a small outboard and 1 battery, I don't have a bonding system? My friend, basically because you don't have AC current. When you introduce AC current in your boat, you introduce problem. Because the AC current accelerates the creation of static electricity. Yeah, this is the topic. What about that small boat? You only have 1 small DC panel for the navigation lights and for the instruments, and that's it. You don't have more. You don't need a bonding system. You have a lot of metallic elements inside. No, I don't have. Because the fuel tank is plastic, and okay, you don't need a bonding. You understand, my friends? You need a bonding when you have a boat with AC panel, with generator, a lot of equipment producing rotation and creating static electricity. And this is the situation. Okay, you remember in kinder, 100 years ago when you started the program with me, the periodic table?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you remember that. And we studied a little the periodic table. And in this class, sorry, but we are going to study with more detail chemistry, inorganic chemistry. What is the difference between organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry? The study of carbon is organic. Oh, is chemistry dedicated only to study carbon? Yes. Carbon is magic, my friend. Your body, according with the study of the carbon in your body, the scientists can say you have a 34 years or 36. Huh? It's incredible. But carbon is doctoral degree only studying carbon. This is organic chemistry. And inorganic chemistry is the rest of the periodic table. Metals, non-metals, ferrous, non-ferrous, is inorganic chemistry. And in this class, we are going to talk a lot about inorganic chemistry. Okay, guys? Good? All right. You remember how quickly we are going to refresh quickly the periodic table. How is organized the periodic table? What is the criteria to organize the periodic table? Okay, remember that the atom is composed by the nucleus with, in the nucleus, protons and neutrons. And in the orbits, electrons. Okay. Let me ask to you something. What number is this? The number on top?
21.
The atomic number. And what is the number in the bottom?
The atomic weight.
The atomic weight. Correct. Perfect. Okay. What is the atomic number is the amount of what?
Protons.
Protons or electrons? Because it should be the same. No? This element have 21 electrons or protons. What about hydrogen? Only one electron. Of course, only one proton in the nucleus. What happened with the elements located in this group? What is the common factor in between all of them?
They only have one electron in
They
the
have
outer
one
orbit.
electron in the last orbit. In the outer orbit, only one electron. Excuse me, my friend, but this one have 11 electrons in total. Yes, but only one in the last orbit. In the previous 3 and 4, yeah. In the other orbits, 10 and 1 in the last one. What about rubidium? 37. Only 1 in the last one and 36 in the other ones. You understand, guys? This is the group number 1. What about this group? Group number 2. What about this group? Group number 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What happened with the group number 8? They have 8 electrons in the last orbit. And this is considered
Stable.
stable, finito, relaxed, retired. What is the meaning of those elements? They don't react. You can mix it with other ones and they don't need work. They have a lot of money. They are stable. Excuse me, what about the elements in this group? They are like me, pretty close to the retirement. They need only one more electron to be stable. What about the element here? How many electrons in the last orbit? 2. Okay, they have 2 options. They work all other 35 years, or they release those 2 electrons and they go to the party. Because if they have 2 electrons in the last orbit and they release those electrons, they complete 0 in the last orbit, and this is considered stable. They have 2 options. Release this electron, 1, or this one, 2, and bingo, dancing, because I don't have electron.
Bills to pay.
Retire with no money. Those guys are retired with money. That's different, no? That's different. Yeah. Pay attention. The amount of electron in the last orbit is considered what?
Balance.
The electronegativity.
Oh.
Which one in between this and this have more electronegativity? Potassium or bromium? Bromium have more electronegativity because have more electron in the last orbit. And this one, only one, is low level of energy. Clear, my friends? And normally the elements with low level of energy, 1 or 2 or 3, normally when they are organized with other elements, they release the electrons. No? And the element they try to attract the electrons from other element with less energy. Give me an example of that situation. You remember what happened with the salt? What is the the formula for salt.
Sodium and chloride.
Is a sodium and chlorine. Okay, sodium and chlorine. How many electrons have a chlorine in the last orbit? Chlorine.
Seven.
Seven. 2, 4, 6, and 7. How many electrons have a sodium in the last orbit? How many? Only one electron in the last orbit. Which one, sodium or chlorine, have more energy?
Chlorine.
Chlorine, 7 electrons in the last orbit, more electronegativity. Okay, and what about sodium? Low level of energy. You see that table? What is the electronegativity of sodium?
0.9.
0.9. What is the electronegativity of chlorine? 3.0. Oh, it's more energy, chlorine. What happens if this element have more energy in comparison with this?
Attracts.
Attract. This electron migrate here, and now this one complete 8, and this one complete 0.
The motor state.
And the molecule is
Stable.
stable. Oh, that's perfect. That's great.